Yes, people. Welcome to LFC Red Forever channel. I'm not going to be in for long. It's just another thing about Liverpool today we're going to be speaking about. Obviously, MARKO has left the building. He's going to Porto for 10.5 million. Lots to talk about. Let's do this, people. Let's do this. Well, that wasn't a shock, was it? MARKO leaving the club finally. This is what FSG do, people. They look for excuses to buy players, which is happening right now. And if we don't wake up to reality, it's going to be continuing even more. As I said yesterday on my last video, Jordan Henderson is up for sale for some reason. Why is this happening? Everybody's asking. Because FSG don't spend money out of their pockets. So what's the next best thing? They're going to be getting rid of prize assets. I'm not saying MARKO is a prize asset. He ain't. Yes, Caspar. It's basically what Liverpool is all about, people. And I'm not going to see anything new, anything like changing in regards to them. They're always going to do the way they want to do it unless Liverpool fans stand up for the club and protest against them. They need to go. FSG need to go from this club. And don't be surprised if you're going to hear a lot of like players leaving in the near future as well. I can see that happening in order for them to buy players. That's what I mean. In order for them to buy players, that's what they're going to do. They're going to sell players and to finance new players coming in. Yes, John Conway, the regulars are here today. Thanks for coming in, mate. I'm not going to be long, but I'm just going to speak about MARKO and the transfer policy of FSG, obviously. So that's what I'm going to be speaking about. So yeah, you got to look at it that way. You got to look at what they are all about. These owners, they sell to buy. They won't invest unless finance comes from inside the club. So you got to look at it in so many different ways for you to understand how things work. People get angry, but you can't get angry if you expect owners that do the same things since they've been here, not changing. You know what I mean? That's what you need to look at. I'm just worried. I'm really worried. Like, what's our ambitions for the new season? Like, what? We got rid of Ronaldo. Now we got rid of GRUJIC, who hardly plays for Liverpool. That's Klopp's first signing, people. Don't forget that. MARKO is Klopp's first ever signing, and he's gone already. He hasn't even kicked the ball for the first team, and he's gone. So that's one gone out of the way, and obviously Ronaldo's gone as well.
But what's next? What's coming next? What are we expecting? What players do we want to walk through the door? And what quality are we going to get? Are we going to get, you know, players that just make up the numbers, or the players that are going to be challenging for the first team position? That's what I'm looking at as well, because I'm tired of, you know, getting players who are just making up the numbers. They're always injured. They don't know how to play, and that's all we're going to see. That's what worries me. That's what worries me about our football club. Yeah, MARKO GRUJIC. Let's see what Liverpool Football Club said about him. They said, obviously, MARKO GRUJIC has completed a permanent transfer to FC Porto in Portugal. Of course, everyone at Liverpool Football Club thanks MARKO for his contribution to the club and wishes him the best for the future. Well, he's never had a future at Liverpool, so why are you even like thanking a guy who hasn't even kicked the ball? It's just it's all like mash up at Liverpool. It's really, really bad, people. And like I said, it worries me. What are we gonna go next? Where are we going next? I honestly thought they're gonna give this guy an opportunity, probably, because, you know, we're not gonna buy any players. So what's next? What's the next option? Are we gonna like Jones, like play Jones in the middle on a regular basis? Oh man, nah, man, it can't happen. Honestly, it can't happen, because we're not linked to any players. People, think about it this way: we're not linked to any players. People are just making up things as they go along. We're linked to this, we're linked to that. But where are the actual evidence that Liverpool approached any team to buy a player? None existed. We haven't done that at all, and it's worrying, man. Honestly, it's worrying. That's all I got to say about, obviously, GRUJIC. Of course, he hasn't kicked the ball at Liverpool. Klopp's first ever signing, and he's gone. He's gone now. He's gone to Porto. Good luck to him. Good luck to his future. And yeah, what's next for Liverpool, people? Please put it in the comments and below and see and let me know, because I'm worried. Honestly, I'm worried. If they think that these players that's returning from injury are going to be lasting the season, and we got to cope with that, then there's something wrong over here, people. Honestly, it's really worrying. I'm worried, man. Yes, Husam. Husam, are you available, mate? Let me know if you're available, yeah? So we could talk about what's happening at Liverpool, because I could be on for a little bit longer if you're available. Yeah, so that's what worries me. Like, what is next for us, man? Because I'm really not looking forward to the new season unless we get some major signings. Okay, we bought Kanate. What's after that? Where is the actual evidence that we're you know, looking for big players to come through? That's what I want to know, because I'm really worried, people. I don't. These owners are the owners that, what can I say? They don't buy what we need. And yeah, I swear, you know, like when you're just confused about owners that always let you down, but you're not surprised what you're gonna get every single time you look at them. It's weird. It's honestly, like, what more can I say about them? They will never ever change. That's what I want to say. They will never ever change. Ask a lot of Liverpool fans here, why are we holding on to these owners if they're not even going to spend? Look at the Leicester owners, people. Look at the Leicester owners. They're not that rich, but they spend on their club. They make sure their club is in a good state. What do our owners do? We give Klopp these kind of players, make them into great players, and then we'll see what happens after that. That can't go on a regular basis. We won one Premier League title, people. We won one Premier League title. That's it. Why did we improve on top of that? That's what I want to know. Why don't we improve on top of that? Why are we just settling for one Premier League title and that is it? Man City don't settle for that. Obviously, they got trillions and all that stuff. But Liverpool Football Club is built on winning championships, Champions Leagues, and everything else. You know what I mean? That's what we're all about. But we just settle in this, like, we go up there and then we stay there and then we go down, then we come back to the same position again. I'm tired of it, honestly. I'm tired of it and I don't want to see it anymore. Yes, Husam, Eid Mubarak, bro. Sorry about that. You know, I don't forget, obviously. I done my prayers today. Yeah, Eid Mubarak to you, mate. John says, I agree with everything you said, Fozzy. What more can I say, bro? Like, it's confusing me. And us lot just sitting back and accepting what these owners are doing to us is wrong, because I want to win titles. I don't want another stand. I don't want another, you know what I mean? Because those stands ain't made for us anyway. We're not even meant to be in these stands. It's for the actual overseas fans that's going to spend in the superstore and all that stuff. That's what these stands are built for, people. Wake up to reality. It ain't for you, it ain't for me. I mean, I bid for tickets every season at the beginning when they put it out. I stayed there for about 3 hours and it just disappears and I don't even get a ticket. Not even one ticket, people. Not even one ticket. You know what I mean? So that shows how much they care about the locals, which is zero. Yeah, I honestly feel for Liverpool players that haven't had a chance, like Marco, because they've been there from the beginning when Klopp arrived and they never get a chance, and they just get sold on like 10.5 million. Like, what is that all about? Yes, you got a profit for him, but I mean, why has he done that at Liverpool? He didn't have a chance to play. So you got to wake up to reality, people. All the other teams are going to pass us by. Look at Man City. They're linked to Grealish, Harry Kane. If they get those two players, they're going to win the Champions League. There's no doubt about that, man. That's more strength into their squad. And you got Man United buying Sancho and Rafael Varane. They're going to get these. Well, they got Sancho. They're going to get Varane next. That's another strength in their team as well. You got to think about it, people. Where are we going? I mean, you got Chelsea. They're playing around with bids with Dortmund. They sent 150 million today for Haaland. That's a big spend from big teams, man. And then I saw ESPN the other day. They're saying Liverpool are in danger. I agree, because we're relying on injury-prone players. We're not. Who are we linked with? Can someone explain to me who are we linked with? What are we going to get in the summer? Like, tell me, please. And it's wrong. It's really wrong. And unless these owners can be driven out, Liverpool's going to be standing still for a long time. I honestly think that, and it really worries me. I'm like, I supported Liverpool for 42 years, all my life, and it's one of those things that I've seen before. They give you all these fake promises, and success follows sometimes, but it drifts away for a long time. You know what I mean? And I don't want to wait long time. Life is short, people. Life is about here and now. We have to talk about here and now. If we're not talking about here and now, what is the actual point? I mean, because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Look at the pandemic. 2 years, we're in 2 years pandemic, people, and it's still going. Come on, wake up to reality. Casper says, and you're selling Henderson, letting Ronaldo go for free, and only signing Konate. Mate, Casper's a Man United fan, people. He's a good guy. He's a good guy. He's got good banter as well. I don't know what to say about it, Casper. Like, I don't know what our ambitions are. Like, what is next for Liverpool? It's confusing the whole fan base, in my opinion, because whenever I look at like the social medias where we're linked to this player, but there's no credible source. There's no actual press that's actually saying we're linked to these players, on like us going to the club and approaching them like we want to take that player. There's nothing like that. You know what I mean? And it keeps happening on a regular basis. We're just making fake promises and fake headlines. Like someone said, Gomez is injured. No, Gomez is not injured. Gomez had 1 day off training for rehab reasons. And I mean, that's how far we're going. We're making up crap as we go along. And it's annoying, man. It's really annoying. I'm getting fed up with it, people. And yeah, FSG, John says, listen, I've been FSG for a long time. I'm not going to change my mind. But like I said, a leopard doesn't change its spots. It's always going to be the same outcome with these owners. Unless, like, Liverpool fans, they are the strongest fans, and Liverpool fans are the wrong fans to mess around with. You know what I mean? Because if we want someone out, look at Roy Hodgson, people. We didn't even turn up for games because of Roy Hodgson. You know what I mean? And we drove him out. Don't get me wrong. It was the wrong way we went about it, but we was never going to succeed with Roy Hodgson. Never, ever, as they say. Then we drove him out. We could do the same with these owners. Unless they put their hand in their pocket, we could get them.
Time to go!
You know, he says it. Claude always says it. It's time to go at Arsenal. It's time to go for FSG as well. Selling players and buying players ain't the way, man. Ain't the way. Yes, people. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you like this. Yeah. Give us a subscription if you're new. Let's just check the comments before I go. Casper says, next step is mid-table, then relegation. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. All right. You forgot the P. Yeah, there it is. RP Claude. Yes, for Claude. I'm always going to put that up when it's time to go, people, because Claude is a legend. He's one of those fans that I enjoyed YouTube for. I come on YouTube because of people like that. And we can't forget about them. I mean, you got to like smile when you hear things like this, because that's the memory he left behind for us. And I will never forget Claude, man. Never met the guy, but I will never forget him. I met Robbie the other day. He's a gentleman as well from AFTV. All the wrong things people say about Robbie, you need to like go the other way. He's a very, very nice guy. He didn't even actually need to come to us to even talk to us. He just said, yeah, come, let me do the interview for you. Straight away, Robbie said. That's the kind of person he is, man. Who's down from This Is Football says, everyone subscribe to Force's channel and support the Mandem with a like. Mandem! I don't do Mandem. I'm old school, bro, so it's a bit different thing. Yes, people, I hope you enjoyed this. This is what I could bring some now and again, with just like an update news and, breaking news as well. I'll try to bring as much as live as possible. I need to come back to this channel, man. This channel has run away from me for some reason. I haven't been it for a while. I've been doing the other one, UFT, with Laser. Laser will be back, people, so don't worry. Laser will be back, and he'll be back stronger. My main man, Laser. We're going to be doing UFT, obviously, on a regular basis. Hopefully, we'll do it in the next couple of weeks. We have to do the Premier League and friendlies as well. Don't forget that. Tune into both channels. Please like, share, and subscribe. Obviously, there's people in the chat. Please go and subscribe to them. Like This Is Football. Husam is like killing it like he always does. Thanks, Casper. Thanks, John. For coming in as well. Take care, everyone. Honestly, take care. And I hope you enjoyed this today. Take care. Take care. Take care. Take care.